Our feline friends don't always make their feelings obvious. So how do you know that your cat loves you? Humans still have a lot of learning to do when it comes to cats, but certain feline behaviors are considered indicative that they love their people. Curious about how your four-legged friend feels about you? Here are 30 things cats do when they love you. Number 1, responds to all of your emotions. Cats respond to their smiling owner with positive behaviors, such as purring, rubbing, or jumping into their owner's lap. And they do indeed want to spend more time with a smiling owner than a frowning one. If your kitty seems to respond to your emotions, you probably aren't imagining it. He's most likely learned to read your facial expressions over time, even if he doesn't exactly empathize at all with you. Number 2, rolls all around on his back. Rolling around also helps your cat to spread his scent all around your home. However, if you repeatedly see him stop, drop, and roll right in front of you, he's probably saying pay attention to me. Your cat probably wants your attention. A cat exposing his belly is definitely signaling he trusts you. Number 3, licking or grooming you. Cats will lick other cats in their social group, partly to create a bond, but also because licking other cats within the group creates a group odor. The group smell helps domesticated and feral cats to tell who is in their social group. So, your cat is probably licking you because they know they're a part of your family. Number 4, sleeping with you. Cats naturally sleep a lot, and they will often opt to do this in a nice quiet space. Remember that cats are making themselves vulnerable when they sleep. So when they choose to curl up on your lap or crawl into bed with you, they are showing that they trust you. Number 5, your cat headbutts you. Cats usually only bump heads with members of the same social group to reinforce their bond. They have scent glands in their cheeks and head, which allows them to create a group scent when they headbutt and rub against each other. So when they headbutt you, they are essentially seeing you as one of their family and are trying to mingle their smell with yours. In cat language, that's love. Number 6, your cat nibbles you a lot. One less common sign of a cat's fondness is habitual nibbling or soft biting. A cat will sometimes deliver a gentle, tickling bite to those it loves. This is definitely distinguishable from a real bite, as one hurts and the other doesn't. If your cat is using you as a chew toy, it could be a sign that you guys are best buddies. Number 7, she shows you her fluffy tummy. Cats don't expose their tummies to just anyone. If your cat is laying or rolling on the floor with her tummy up, she is vulnerable. She will only get into this position when she feels safe and trusts you. Cats show their tummy when they feel protected and loved. Number 8, she gives you kitty kisses. The slow blink is one sign of kitty affection that is often missed by humans if you don't know what to watch for. If you notice your cat staring at you, slowly closing and opening her eyes, she is trying to tell you that she trusts you and cares about you. Cats only exhibit this behavior around people and cats they trust. Cat experts affectionately refer to this slow blinking behavior as a kitty kiss. Number 9, playing with you. Kittens play out of pure enjoyment, and their most favorite playmate is typically a trusted and loved companion. Some cats may actually control the interaction by moving just out of reach, so you are forced to come to them and start playing. Number 10, sleeping in your lap. Cats typically sleep up to 16 hours a day. Since they are the most vulnerable while sleeping, the place your cat chooses to snooze must be a secure and trusted location. There is no greater loving compliment than a cat picking your lap as. Number 11, asking to be petted or even lifted. As you get to know your cat, you'll soon know when they're asking you to be petted. Some cats do this by mewing. Others may tap you gently on your hand. Pet me is a clear sign of a beautiful bond between the two of you. To be carried around in the arms of a human takes a lot of trust. Most cats prefer to avoid being lifted in the air, so if your kitty wants to be lifted and held, consider yourself very lucky. Number 12, helping you work and study. When you love somebody, you want to be with them. Always and everywhere. And when they're busy doing something, you want to help out. That goes for curious cats and kittens too. If I'm working on a project at the table, she'll often come to deposit herself in the middle of it, or just to one side. Number 13. Chirping at you. Cats chirp at things they want to be near. You might find your cat chirping and chattering against the window when they see a bird outside. Granted, that doesn't exactly mean that they wish to be friends, said bird, but the chirp indicates a want and need to get closer. And when directed at their owner, it's a sign of love. Number 14. Rubbing against your ankles. We mentioned headbutting earlier, and now it's time to list the stand-up version of the same behavior. This is a common expression of love with cats that may not feel comfortable being picked up. Show love back, talk to your cat, and reach down to pet them when they're rubbing against your ankles. Number 15. Sitting by the door when you're about to go out. Most cats take the main entrance very seriously. It's that magical portal where their beloved human sometimes disappears. No wonder they like hanging around there when it's about to happen. Just make sure that your cat never makes a dash for it to follow you through. Number 16. Nursing you when you're sick. We're wrapping up the list with this exceptional way in which cats show us love and kindness when we need it the most. Cat owners who are bedridden, even for a few hours, often see how their cats come around them, sharing closeness and pampering them with purrs. Now, that's true love. Number 17. Mimicking your behavior. Cats that love you may start imitating your actions and behaviors. For example, they may copy your sleeping positions, grooming routines, or even your vocalizations as a way of bonding with you. Number 18. Loving eyes. A kitty's eyes are proportionately huge. As such, cat eyes are important assets for survival, yet extremely vulnerable. Cats that place their faces and wide-open eyes near a person are expressing great trust and love. A slow eye blink from across the room is considered a cat kiss. Number 19. She makes biscuits on you. When cats are especially content, they exhibit a behavior called kneading or making biscuits. This is when cats push their paws in and out on a soft surface, pulling lightly with their claws in an alternating left/right pattern. This is likely a leftover behavior from kittenhood, when kittens use this motion to stimulate milk flow from their mother cat. Cats likely do this in the presence of their favorite humans because they see their humans as their parents. Number 20. It gurgles all the time. Though it might sound strange to people who don't own cats, some felines make a distinctive high-pitched gurgling or chatting sounds when they're feeling friendly and sociable. These sounds are distinct from the typical mewing sound and might be made by a cat that's in a particularly cheerful or excited mood. If your cat is a gurgler, you're probably keeping them in good spirits. Number 21. It follows you around constantly. If your feline insists on hopping into bed with you, sneaking into the bathroom when you're showering, and watching you eat, you're probably a big interest of theirs. Being followed around even when it's close to mealtime is also a big indicator that you're popular with your feline, according to Cosmopolitan. Number 22. They sit on you. Cats pounce on their prey, but if your kitty comes and sits on you calmly, it's an indicator of trust and affection. This is especially true if your cat purrs while he does so, and if kneading, rhythmically flexing, and pushing with the paws is involved. You better believe your cat views you as family. There are multiple theories as to why cats need, and almost all have to do with comfort and affection. Number 23. It shows in the tail. If you still find yourself wondering, does my cat love me? Take a look at his tail. According to animal behaviorist and cat specialist Marilyn Krieger, felines often show affection through their tails. A curved tip is a friendly greeting and invitation to interact with your cat, while a more gushy display of love is your cat wrapping his tail around your hands, ankles, arms, or really just any part of your body. Number 24. They bring you gifts. While cats are not innate pack animals, they can and do form social groups or colonies. And as natural hunters, cats have the urge to attack fast-moving objects and catch prey. Whether it's a toy or an actual small animal, your kitty bringing you one of these gifts is a sign of loyalty and affection. In other words, they view you as an important part of their family. Number 25. They knead their paws like a kitten. Ever seen your cat pushing in and out with its front paws? That's a gesture kittens make when they want their mother to release milk. When they do that to you, it's like your mommy, and it's another sign your cat is comfortable with you. Number 26, you've seen the slow blink. Cats are very expressive with their facial features, especially when it comes to their eyes. If you spot your cat giving you a long, drawn-out blink in the middle of their gazing at you, they are comfortable letting their guard down in your presence and are displaying trust and affection. Go ahead and try slowly blinking back to show them you agree. Number 27, your kitty purrs around you. Feline behaviorists have found that cats purr for a variety of reasons, but they believe that purring first starts as a form of communication and bonding mechanism between kittens and their mothers. If your cat purrs contently when she's around you, there's a good chance she also feels bonded with you. Number 28, they wrap their tails around us. Speaking of tails, when a cat wraps her tails around you, it's a sign of love. While a cat's tail flailing around can signal annoyance, a gentle curve or a wrap around your leg means that she feels comfortable, a behavior akin to humans holding hands. It's a great sign of friendship and trust. Number 29, they ruby their cheeks on you when they love you. I liked biology in school, and when I get an interest in particular animals, I like to study their anatomy. I had a cat called Chica when I was growing up, and we were blessed with so many kittens, and because of my passion for cats, I decided to check out cats' anatomy. The majority of you might not know, but cats have scent glands located in 3 parts of their heads: forehead, cheeks, and chin, and also at the base of their tail. This is why you will see cats rubbing up against someone or an object and is a strong gesture of affection for you. By doing so, it reinforces the relationship between you and your cat as they produce pheromones and at the same time mark their territory of ownership with their scent. Number 30, mooning you to show you their love. Cats are probably not as bad as some construction workers who think they have the license to moon on every woman who walks past their construction site. Have you ever seen your cat or a friend's cat lift their butt and pose with their chest lowered and raised rear end with tail up high for you? We have come to learn this is their way of showing they can trust you by placing themselves in this vulnerable position. To them, the act of smelling is a form of communication for cats. This may be gross to you, but it's a sign that they trust you. Just as a reminder that cats are very private animals, and you will realize this as they tend to prefer things like their cat litter to be in very secluded locations, and therefore if any cat performs mooning on you, you need to consider yourself lucky as it's a big deal. Conclusion. These are just some of the ways cats show love and affection towards their favorite humans. Remember that each cat is unique, and their expressions of love may vary. Building a strong bond with a cat takes time, patience, and understanding.